we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to
and the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Mike 50, Mike 50. I'm here all day. I'm here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Mullins pass.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's
A big play there on the
yards.
first play of the game.
First down,
48
Cowboys.
yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to number 3. Touchdown.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Score, Cowboys
Extra point
7,
by Carlson,
Giants
up and good.
nothing.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Christian McCaffrey on the
Brandon,
carry.
5 yards on that run.
Amos
Let's get back to the
tackle.
huddle and make sure if you're a back,
It's a gain of 5.
you spend time with your
Brings up
offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
57's the mic. 57. Ready? Hey, green. 57, Mike 57. In your face.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
41-yard line.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 36. Kill, kill, kill.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
On the play. Brings up third down and 7.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
He can run for it, and he will. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
4th down.
He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
57's
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous. 57, Mike. Hey, defense, let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
12-yard line.
23 yards, the final tally.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Ocean from residence to 3 different ones.
You're trash. Watch the ship.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Alvin Kamara on the carry. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Cowboys 7, Giants 0.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Let's see what you got. 57 to Mike.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Giants.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5. And a Cowboy first down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Chubb on the counter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Flushed out right. That's out to Chubb, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Giants take over.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for first.
2nd and 1 is offered an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
New York Giants.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So there to stop him, Terrell Edmunds.
On the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Get in the weight room. Hey, Mike, could you? What we got?
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
The 26-yard
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Go. Watch twist.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Running with Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Here we go. Check 99. 10 seconds. Rush it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
51.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
That was a particularly nice play, because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike 51. They're not ready.
Here's 2nd and 8.
They still playing soccer.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
48-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike 51.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because we see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, and zone. Scope. cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my tall, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Spin on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. Dear hearing with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. Your friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep up turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe, must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm tryna find you. Say I got sex appeal, I think it's cause I wear a flat gun. I'm ready to race, no, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. Nigga, know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, I really get it. I'm ready to get into the chicken. I'm getting into the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's on the way. Got a new Chris Foss where they don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's up too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. With this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey, hey yo, Nike check.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Pick a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why these people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the... 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
And incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, and throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go, let's bring it, let's bring it.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Big stop.
Now Chubb. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
10's the mic. 10's the mic.
Hey, let's get that ball.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was right.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Complete to number
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Falcons.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Watson eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
3-yard gain brings up 4th down and goal.
On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Lambo is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Got it open, man. It's Ruggs. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
Number
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Aaron Donald.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Hey, turn it up.
Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Chubb. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Chubb brings up 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end fan, and he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by... be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
That's a gain of 4.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
10's the mic. 10's the mic.
Hey, tight. Hey, check 24.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside
Watson's
the 40.
Pass complete
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Barkley,
and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a
that
gain of
burst
20.
Good for 20 and a first down.
First. Down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside
Barkley
the 10.
Again, the ball carrier.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
4 down, 4 down, check, 4 down, 4 down. 10's the mic, 10's the mic.
They're going to try and throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Watson now going to run the option right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
51's the mic. 6 man. 59. Check curls, check curls. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Oh, watch one. Right here, guys.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one who failed. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Switch. Check 24. Check 24.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and one.
The ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
You got three down.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Mullins pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
A gain of 5 brings
second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
44-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is the tight end Fant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Back to throw again. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now throwing on first down and completing it. Touchdown, Cowboys! That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that'll make it 13-7.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 13, Cowboys 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
To throw on second is Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Atlanta.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted.
Watson's pass.
Picked off by Troy Apke.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 34
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. We got Mike 10 right
here. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Check it back. Check it back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Daniel Carlson.
Well, it's not every day you see a defense pick the ball off and already have 6 points without moving.
And on that play, no distance to run.
No
Similar play, although it didn't happen right in the end zone. But you remember that Washington-Los Angeles Super Bowl where Joe Theismann tried to throw the screen pass?
Number?
I can't remember the number, but he tried to throw the screen pass, and Jack Squire got it with no one around and just waltzed in and pretty much broke their backs. That's a similar play, although this one didn't have to run at all.
Here we go. Stats guy Johnny on the spot. Super Bowl 18, 38-9. It was in Tampa. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Complete.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 70 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown,
Dalvin Cook. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington, it's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
For the point after.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 25, Cowboys 20. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Rolling to his right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. 5 yards on the pickup. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field on an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass.
Good.
And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Cowboys 20.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
51 tonight. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson, his throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Number 2.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, it's our house. Mike Tim.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's
a 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's got his star receiver. It's